Hey there, cyclists. I'm going to be trying out today for the first time the Williams System 38 carbon clinchers. I've just ridden around with them in the driveway. I haven't got to take them out on any longer rides. I'm going to probably put about 40 miles on them today. So I'm pretty excited about these new wheels. They are in the about 1,500 gram range. They're actually a little bit more than that. I have Bontrager R3 wheels on them, which I like. Why did I choose the R3s versus the R4s? Well, I like the light white sidewalls, and the difference is about 5 grams. These are 190 grams versus the R4s, which are 185. So for a $10 or $20 price jump for 5 grams is not much. Back wheel, it's got the Williams new System 660 hub. So it's got 6 ratchets in there with 60 teeth. So it's real nice sounding, real quiet hub. It's got the ceramic hybrid bearings, the flat bladed spokes, and it's got their new braking surface, which is a ceramic carbon mix, so you're supposed to get a lot better heat resistance on long distance and stuff like that. And it comes supplied with the Williams blue carbon brake pads. I've got them mounted up here to the CMLO Gravitas brakes, which are amazing brakes, by the way. The set of brakes was 120 grams for the set combined, so pretty amazing carbon brakes. Pressure, I'm running about 110 pounds. Right now, as my bike sits, it weighs at 16.08 grams, so if I find somewhere to take off about 80 grams, I'll get this bike right under the 16 pound mark, which I'm hoping. A couple things I can do is my inner tubes. I can go for the Bontrager XXX race lights, which are about 50 grams per tire. I think these are about 80 grams per tire. I'm not sure of the mil thickness on the wall, but if I really wanted to get it down. And then I'm actually going to get some of the Williams carbon quick release skewers, which are 70 grams for the set. The ones I actually had on my bike previously were a little bit lighter than the ones supplied with these wheels. They're about 40.5 grams a piece. Versus the set for the Williams, which are 70 grams for the set, so just a hair lighter. And for the bike frame, this is a pretty light bike, being that it's a Di2 setup. But I will let you guys know what I think of the Williams, because that's what we're really out here to try. Everything that I've heard about them has been great. Their customer service has been fantastic. I just want to give props to Keith Williams and his employees for always being prompt on the phones to answer the phones and answer all my questions. They really have a neat website. They've got a tech page up on their website that just kind of goes through the different aerodynamics of some of their competitors, and I've talked, and they're actually going to take some of the other competitors' wheels out there to the wind tunnel and just test same tires same day on multiple sets of wheels, just to see how different wheels perform in just different wind conditions, different yaw angles and stuff like that. But I've just been real excited to try these, and just from the overall quality, getting them out of the box, they just look bomb-proof. I mean, of course, you know, they're carbon wheels, so you definitely want to be careful with them, but just, you know, the fit and finish of them, they're really nice, no rough edges. One little trick that I did have to do, of course this is my first set of real carbon wheels like this, is because you got a Clincher rim up here, there's a little lip that your tire fits under. I had a little trouble getting that edge to seat down there. Well, what you do is you get your whole rim put on, then you take your stem and you push it back up into the tire, which pushes the lip right around the valve stem on the tire up into the tire so you can seat this part of the tire, because otherwise if you don't pay attention you'll actually have that seated up and sometimes you can get the tire pinched against the wall. So you want to make sure that that's seated really well. So just get your whole rim put on there, then take your tire and your valve stem and push it up into the tire, and that'll make it so you can seat this real well here. They got a little brake track indicator here that you want to set your brakes right below. On these Gravitas brakes, I have them set as deep as I can. The back wheel actually rubbed this just right on the edge, so hopefully it'll be okay. It's a little sticker. Front brakes are okay, they haven't touched this at all. So we'll see if the distance on my brakes and the depth is going to be okay, but as far as I can tell they should clear. I don't have a ton of clearance on either side too, so hopefully I won't get any brake rub, but this will give me a good chance to really check them out and get some riding on them. So I'm here at the canal in Oklahoma City, and it is a perfect day. No wind, which is unusual for Oklahoma. No people. A nice straight long track. And the sun is shining. So let's see how these wheels do. So we're finished with the ride, and the wheels performed as expected, which was, and I hoped, perfect. Love them. They spin up nice. They're very, very steady. Didn't have any problems with, feeling unstable. One thing I'm really like is these 660 ratcheting on the back. I mean, these wheels are so quiet. When you're just standing on the pedal when you're riding, you can't hear them almost at all. See if I can do this one-handed here. Very, very quiet. Especially when you get up to speed and you got a little wind going. I mean, they're almost silent. Some of these rims with a fewer pause in the ratcheting system get pretty loud. But overall, fantastic. Loved them. And can't wait to do some races with them. But overall, thanks again to Keith Williams and Williams Cycling for some fantastic rims.